and we have souls. But even a good soul, even a good person can be corrupted by a bad company because we are still influenced by the company. We depend on people around. When time passes, when you become elder, you will realize, you shall realize, that this was the time of your last days of your childhood. And you spend this time with these people who are here. And trust me that when you meet each other after some years, you would cherish yourselves and you would trust each other more than any other new friend. Because you know each other right now better than you know any other people. You know flaws, you know advantages, you know good features of characters, you know how this person can behave, what to expect from him. I think that during these 4 lectures about the moral theories, we agreed on the major points that there is no such thing as an absolute truth. Do you agree with me? And I think that we understood that from those game situations, especially about the judge, there is no absolute truth. We also agreed that it is really difficult to judge objectively without prejudice. That's a new word, prejudice. You agree? Again, with that situation, you remember about the judge. So we agreed that it's really difficult to judge something without any subjective attitude, because as soon as it is a human factor involved, as soon as it is the human who decides, that means that the judgment would be from the human's point of view, from his understanding what is right and what is wrong. And our right and wrong differ. What is right for me might be not right for you. You agree?
Yes.
So that is why it is really difficult to judge. There are some things which are right and wrong in our society, but that does not mean that this right and wrong would be the same for all the people on the globe. In life, when you need to make decisions, when you need to choose your path, your direction, please listen to your heart, not even... So it is your mind and your heart, your consciousness and reason, which will direct you in life. But the heart plays the bigger role than the mind even. Because sometimes, with our hearts, we know that this is the right way to handle things. But then our mind tells us, look, but like that I will lose money, or like that it wouldn't be profitable for me, or like that, lots of different things. It's our mind, it's our reason, okay? But if your heart tells that don't care about money because this is the right way how you should do, so you should act like your heart, like your soul will tell you.
2 months ago in Bavaria, there was, how do you call it? Two persons, 18 and 17 years old guys, were in a train and were asking for money. So I'm about 12, 13 years old, and they were telling them, if you don't give me the money, we will beat you.
Like bullying.
Yes.
Bullying.
Yes.
You know the word bullying?
Yes.
And there was a manager inside this train, and he was seeing it, and he decided to help the kids from these 2 elder.
To protect.
Yeah, to protect them. After this, the 2 went back to the end of the train, and a manager, so the elder one, went out of the train and were phoning the police. Then the elder one came also out of this train and were attacking the manager, who protected the
kids.
Yeah, the kids, and beat him bad.
Okay, killed him.
Killed him.
Because he protected the kids.
Yes, and he also protected them even when these 2 guys were attacking him, because the kids were behind him, and the manager was taking a fighting position and telling the kids, you have to run away or something like this.
So because this adult guy, this manager, wanted to protect two kids, he was murdered.
He was murdered by these two guys.
But I still think that he is a decent person and he acted as his heart told him.
Yes.
Because exactly the reason should have warned him and should warned him that, look, stay away from these two boys and do not involve yourself into that scandal because you might be hurt. But he didn't listen to his mind, so he listened to his heart. I think still he did the right thing.
Yes.
Anyway.
He also gets degree for.
We'll all die sooner or later, guys.
Yes.
Okay, but it's better to die in a proper way. It was Socrates who said. Socrates, he said, it's important to learn not only how to live, but also how to die. So it's important how you die. So I think that guy, he died really nicely,
yes.
if I may say so.
Well, in honor, maybe.
Yes, with honor, exactly, with honor. So your actions, what I want you, because right now I'm involved into your life and you cannot erase me from there. Because now I'm part of your life, I'm already in your brains and in your hearts. And what I am asking you to do when you become adults, and so you will become adults really soon. But until now you are happy children. But you should prepare yourselves. Be children, you know, as long as it takes. I mean, if I had a chance, I would still be a child. Trust me, it's better. Anyway, the rest of your lives you would be adults. But your actions, what I want you to do, I want for your actions not to be destructive. Because sometimes we can destruct life, especially relationships. People can easily ruin the relationships just because they do not want to find a compromise, just because of the pride, because they think that, okay, I wouldn't agree to that, or we really easily try to ruin everything what is built, but to build is more difficult and it takes longer than to ruin. I really suggest, and I really want, and I really would be happy if you find something creative in your life. Even if your job wouldn't be connected to some kind of creativity stuff, find some hobby. The human being must be creative. Write books, write poems, compose music, become active in some kind of hobbies in dancing, singing or whatever, but it should be some creative, because as soon as you lack creativity, then you would make a step back from a human being towards just a creature, just an animal, okay? Because we differ from I have really strange attitude towards animals, like Montaigne. I think animals sometimes are even wiser and smarter than us, and humans do not come first. But anyway, that's a common saying that we differ from animals because we are creative creatures. We can create art, drawing, singing, maybe even dogs can create music, who knows, but we're stupid enough, we do not know that yet. So let's pretend that we need creativity. So if you have kind of creativity, that would bring happiness also. Your judgments must be tolerant. So when you go out after this lesson today and you see your other classmates and other people who live in RBSM, try to look at them from different points of view. Okay? You have some people who annoy you. Definitely, it happens all the time like that. When people live together in a closed area, we are annoyed by others. You cannot avoid that. But look at them from different point of view right now. Just try to avoid surprises. Accept them as weak people. And like that, maybe you would be more tolerant. And your talents must be used to bring happiness to others. It's important. You remember the ontology, Immanuel Kant? So he was saying that all your actions must be done with regards and with concern about the rights of others around.